Everyone thought Fujifilm was done with the X-Pro line. And honestly, for a while, it looked like they were. Years passed, the X-Pro 3 became harder to find, prices went crazy, and the camera world slowly accepted one brutal truth. The X-Pro series might actually be dead. But then, suddenly, the rumors started coming back. Not small rumors either, big whispers. Dealer listings, leaks, industry talk. And now, in 2026, one name is back on everybody's tongue like a forbidden secret. Fujifilm X-Pro 4. And if you're even remotely into street photography, travel storytelling, cinematic color, or just the idea of owning a camera that feels like art in your hands, this might be the most exciting camera Fujifilm has ever made. Because the X-Pro isn't like other cameras. It's not made for specs chasers. It's made for people who want to feel photography. So today, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, what the X-Pro 4 could be, why it's taking so long, what Fujifilm might be planning behind the scenes, and the one feature that could make it the most legendary Fuji camera ever. To understand why people are obsessed with the X-Pro 4, you first need to understand what makes the X-Pro series different from literally everything else on the market. Most modern mirrorless cameras feel like computers with lenses. Powerful, yes, but cold. The X-Pro series is the opposite. It's the closest thing to a digital Leica experience without paying Leica money. It's built like a rangefinder, it's minimal, it's stylish, it looks like it belongs in a movie, and it attracts a very specific kind of creator. Someone who doesn't just want sharp images, they want soul. The X-Pro 3 became iconic not because it was perfect, but because it was bold. It had that hidden LCD concept, forcing you to stop chimping and just shoot. People either loved it or hated it, but nobody ignored it. And that's the exact reason why the X-Pro 4 has become such a big deal. Because everyone knows Fujifilm can't release something normal here. If they do, it kills the identity of the entire lineup. Now here's where it gets interesting. Fujifilm has basically confirmed that a successor to the X-Pro 3 is in development. But they've also admitted something even more revealing. The delay isn't because they can't make it. It's because expectations are insanely high. That's not a casual statement. That's Fujifilm saying, if we release the X-Pro 4 and it's not special, we're finished. Because the X-Pro camera isn't designed to compete with Sony or Canon on paper. It competes emotionally. It competes in the hearts of creators. Fujifilm knows this camera has to be more than a refresh, more than a sensor upgrade. It has to make photographers feel something the second they pick it up. And that pressure is exactly why X-Pro 4 rumors hit harder than any other camera rumor right now. So the big question is, what will the Fujifilm X-Pro 4 actually bring? If Fujifilm is smart, and let's be real, they usually are, they will take everything that made the X-Pro line special and finally modernize it without destroying it. That means one major thing, the hybrid viewfinder. The hybrid viewfinder is what makes X-Pro cameras legendary. The ability to switch between optical and electronic view modes is not just a gimmick, it changes how you shoot. Optical makes you feel like you're looking at real life with frame lines, letting you anticipate moments before they enter the frame. Electronic gives you exposure preview and accuracy. It's like having two cameras in one. And rumors suggest Fujifilm may improve this hybrid viewfinder heavily. Sharper, cleaner, faster switching, better overlay info, less distortion, and possibly even a completely redesigned experience. If Fujifilm perfects that hybrid viewfinder, the X-Pro 4 becomes untouchable. But it's not just the viewfinder. Another huge rumor is the sensor and processor combo. Fujifilm has already shown what it can do with higher resolution APS-C sensors, and the X-Pro 4 could potentially carry a flagship-level sensor, something that makes the camera not only a street beast, but also a detail monster. Imagine rangefinder-style shooting with insane dynamic range, buttery skin tones, and Fuji's unmatched color science. This is what makes the X-Pro 4 scary for competitors, because nobody else can replicate Fujifilm's film-like rendering. Sony can be sharp, Canon can be clean, but Fuji has that flavor, like the camera is already grading your footage, eh? Indie photos in the background. And for creators who want results that look premium without editing for hours, that matters more than any spec sheet. Now let's talk about what Fujifilm has to get right this time. Autofocus. The X-Pro series has always been more shooting experience than sports performance. But today's creators are different. People want a camera that feels vintage, but performs like it's from the future. That means face and eye tracking that actually locks in, better low-light focusing, more reliable tracking on the street, and an AF system that makes you trust the moment instead of praying it's in focus. If Fujifilm can combine X-Pro character with flagship-level autofocus performance, it's game over. The camera becomes a street photography dream and a travel creator powerhouse. And that brings us to video. A lot of people assume the X-Pro is not for video, but that might be changing. Fujifilm has been quietly dominating hybrid creator space, and it wouldn't be surprising if the X-Pro 4 comes with seriously upgraded video tools. Not because it's trying to be an XH series cinema machine, but because even photographers now shoot video. Imagine being able to capture cinematic street films, travel reels, and documentary-style storytelling in a camera that looks like a timeless piece of design. The X-Pro 4 could become the ultimate low-key creator weapon, something you can bring anywhere without looking like a YouTuber, but still shoot professional content. Now here's the part nobody wants to admit. Fujifilm might not even call it the X-Pro 4. There's a real possibility they skip the number, either for marketing reasons, superstition reasons, or simply to align with the current generation naming. That means we might get an X-Pro 5 instead. And the reason that matters is psychological. If Fujifilm skips to X-Pro 5, it's them saying, this isn't a simple upgrade. This is a new era. That alone makes the camera feel bigger, more premium, more collectible, and yes, more viral. But the real reason the X-Pro 4 is going to explode on release isn't just specs. It's scarcity. Fujifilm cameras already sell out like crazy. The X100 line became a cultural event. The used market is insane. And the X-Pro 4? This will be even worse. Because this camera isn't for everyone. It's for a very specific type of creator, which makes it instantly desirable. And in the modern internet era, if something is both premium and hard to get, it becomes a status symbol. TikTok creators will post it. Photographers will flex it. People will want it just because others can't get it. That's the effect. Fujifilm knows exactly what it's doing, and if they control the launch correctly, the X-Pro 4 could become one of the most wanted cameras of the decade.